On this month's Positive News, we have Grub Manchester, who have launched their very own School of Grub, a local drag queen who is hosting a Zoom launch party for her single release, donating £1 from each attendee to a local charity, and a local restaurant in Didsbury who donated hundreds of meals to the emergency services when helping with the floods.
So we are back with the wonderful Manchester's finest. Happy New Year, Manchester.
If you don't know us and it's your first time tuning in, I'm Kiera, this is Amy, and this is Juno, and we are the founders of Feel Good Club. Feel Good Club is a wellbeing community on Instagram, and we now have our very own wellbeing coffee shop, which we're sat in right now. So during the first lockdown in March, we teamed up with Manchester's finest. Can you believe that was almost a year ago?
That's crazy.
To bring you the most positive news in Manchester and show you a little bit of good that was happening within our community.
All from our living room.
All from our living room. But we've traded it in now for our coffee shop.
We've got professional.
We've gone professional.
We've got light boxes and everything.
We have. We've got plants. We've got Juno still fast asleep. But since our last positive news piece in December, we are now back in a full national lockdown. But that hasn't stopped the people of Manchester doing good. So here is a little update on what's been going on. So going right back to the beginning of January, end of December, when is New Year's Eve? 31st into the 1st.
Well done.
We have got United We Stream. So if there is one person in Manchester who knows how to throw a party, it is Sasha Lord. And we talk about United We Stream pretty much in every single piece of positive news, don't we?
I feel like we've definitely done it in every single episode.
But on New Year's Eve, they helped Manchester bring in the new year in an incredible, I was going to say in style, but I feel like that's like a really old... They brought it in style. Basically, Sasha Lord held a 24-hour party online, and millions of people viewed it and tuned in on that evening. So he made a lot of people's New Year's.
I didn't watch the full 24 hours. I'm in my 30s. I tried.
In bed by 9. But 4 million people tuned in that night, and over £116,000 was raised, which is just absolutely incredible. And throughout our time of the positive news, we said we've spoken a lot about United We Stream and Sasha Lord. So we're going to give you a little bit of an update on what they've done since they started. And it's quite frankly mind-blowing. So they've had over 20 million views. They've featured 448 artists and raised over £600,000 for local charities, the community, freelancers and local businesses. So absolutely incredible work from Sasha Lord and everyone who has been involved in United We Stream.
And that's all during a lockdown?
All during a lockdown.
From someone else's living room?
I don't know if they do it in a living room. They're probably a bit more,
upper class than us. But yeah, absolutely amazing, guys. Next up, we've got Ariana Grande. I mean, I am a fan. It's a secret, but I'm just going to throw it out there.
Who do you prefer, though? Little Mix or Ariana?
Ariana. Nobody knows about Little Mix. Anyway, next up we have her. And at the end of last month, she went to Manchester Infirmary Hospital.
And Manchester Children's Hospital.
And she gave out £100 Amazon gift vouchers. Can you imagine?
To every single child in the infirmary and in the children's hospital.
In both hospitals. But can you imagine, as a child, receiving an actual Christmas present from Ariana? I mean, as a grown adult, I would love that.
Yeah, I think you would, wouldn't you? Yeah.
But yeah, absolutely amazing work. And obviously, it's just bringing smiles to the children's faces during Christmas.
And that brings us to another piece of good news. The planning for the memorial garden for the Manchester Arena attack has had planning permission and is due to start at the end of March. The centrepiece will be a halo made from white stone and will have the names of the 22 people who were sadly killed in the attack. It will also have personalised memory capsules containing memories and mementos from their loved ones, and the families of those who have lost their lives have been consulted and kept up to date throughout the planning. So the Glade of Light, it's going to be called. It will be a peaceful garden space which will have a planting scheme that will ensure colour all year round and reflect the change of seasons as well. And it's going to be a beautiful way to pay tribute and remember those who sadly lost their lives and were killed in the awful attack. Next up, you probably saw the government's attempt at providing school meals. Now, we probably shouldn't comment on it.
No.
Probably shouldn't at all, should we? But honest as ever, we're just going to say that it was pretty shocking, wasn't it? That's all we've got to say on the matter, and we'll move on quickly to something a little bit more
before
positive.
we get told off. Let's move on. But Kettlebell Kitchen in Manchester have recently stepped up, and they've pulled it together to donate 3,000 children's meals to the Marcus Rashford endorsed charity Fair Share for distribution over the next 2 weeks and over February half term for children's meals.
So Fair Share have been operating for 25 years, and they have been nationally distributing meals and food to families who need it most. Marcus Rashford has been working with them since 2020 and has raised enough money to enable Fair Share to distribute 12.3 million meals, which is just absolutely incredible. And a comment from KBK, they said that given what's taken place this year, it felt like the perfect organisation to get behind and support. Last week felt like another kick in the teeth for Manchester when Storm Christoph arrived, devastating so many areas and causing massive floods across Manchester. Thousands of properties were evacuated, which is devastating even in a normal, and I say normal in air quotes because I actually can't remember what normal felt like anymore or feels like.
Was it ever normal?
I don't think it was. But for this to happen during a pandemic is both devastating and frightening. And I'm not sure what was more frightening, the fact that Boris Johnson arrived in Manchester.
I was stood in the plants trying to hide him from him.
But we won't say anything more on that. But a local Didsbury Middle Eastern restaurant pulled together over the weekend and donated over 100 meals to the emergency services who were helping from the impacts of the floods. A lovely story of a hospitality venue in such a difficult time for hospitality, doing something to help the community.
It just shows that people, even if they're at the lowest, they still just want to help each other, which is amazing.
Exactly. So we now have another little story about a community supporting a hospitality venue. Abda's, a coffee shop in Cheshire, was devastated by the floods last week. By the time staff got there, the damage had already been done, and the whole place needs a full refit, and all of their stock was ruined, which is absolutely...
The stock, their furniture, their electrics, everything.
Everything. The only thing they managed to save was the coffee machine, and the staff decided that they were going to start a GoFundMe page to give the owner some support. One of them saying that she does everything in her power to support them, so they wanted to do something to help her. The GoFundMe page has raised over £8,500 now, and lots of the local businesses have also got in touch with them to say that they will help with electrics, they'll help with free labour, rebuilding, donating furniture, which is just absolutely lovely. In times like this, in a pandemic, when these sorts of things that are happening that are out of everybody's control, it is so lovely to see people coming together and supporting each other.
You know, we've been going through this for a year now, so it is exhausting, and the fact that everyone's still standing up, still making furniture, coming into the electrics, it's just absolutely amazing, isn't it?
So one thing that we don't actually think about or didn't spring to mind was how the flooding can affect farms. There's been so many farms across the nation and in Manchester that has been devastated by the floods, and it's been lovely to see the local communities pull together with their trailers to come and help rescue them or just support the farm owners. There's also been a GoFundMe page that has been set up for the stables in Urmston and other horse owners in the area, and thousands of pounds have already been raised for that so far. So we're going to have a link after the news so you can see how you can get involved and support.
So next up, we all know Grub, and if you don't know Grub, where have you been? If you don't know Grub, then head over to their Instagram, which is GrubMCR. They bring the best of the best independent street food providers to their space at Red Bank in Manchester.
And they've been doing home kits online throughout the whole of lockdown, but they're now taking it one step further to support those who love food. I love food.
You love food.
You love food? Well, they're doing something to help people who love food and who are thinking about getting a new job or a change of career in 2021. Introducing the School of Grub.
See, when you first said this, all I could imagine was Jack Black. Stood there with just loads of food.
Yeah. It's a 100% free 6-week programme of practical workshops with street food stars and includes group mentoring and free pitches to get you going. Over the 6 weeks, it's their aim to prepare anyone who's wanting to get started in street food and hope that it'll help Manchester food folks bounce back this year. It's launching next week on the 3rd of Feb, and if you want to get involved, you can go over to their website, grubmcr.co.uk.
Free.
/ School of Grub. Free they're doing
Free.
this, which is absolutely lovely. So if you are interested in getting into street food this year, or a change of career, which I think a lot of people are doing right now. It's lockdown, everyone's got a bit more time to think about what they really want to do.
Everyone's doing a lot more cooking. Can I have 6 weeks? That is very true.
That's one thing that they are doing, Amy.
Can I have 6 weeks off to go and do this course?
Well, I don't know about, you got to start cooking first. You say everyone's doing more cooking. Where's cooking from here? But yeah, if you do want to get involved in that, then head over to Grub. They are doing amazing things, and they have been doing amazing things throughout the whole of lockdown. So show them some support, or just upskill a little bit. You can never go wrong with a bit more
You can never have too many
skills,
talents.
can you? Too
I
many
should
what?
know.
Salads?
Talents.
Oh, talents. I was going to say you can have too many salads. So next up, we've got Fuse. Fuse are an incredible community who are elevating and supporting creatives of colour by highlighting their practices. Their Instagram feed has curated content showcasing the work of pop creatives, and they're also helping events, talks and exhibitions in the creative community to become more racially equal. This month, on the 30th of Jan, which is this Saturday, so if you're looking for something to do this Saturday, please get involved. They've partnered on an event with Red Eye Photography Network called Hot House. It'll be running throughout the day from 12 p.m. till 4 p.m. and you can drop in and out all day long. You don't have to stay all day if you don't want to, or if you've got other things on in the morning. Things on, you know, like lockdown walks and stuff.
Going
then
downstairs
you can drop in throughout the day. And it's going to be a showcase of photographic projects via a quick fire presentation from 16 photographers, most of whom are Manchester based. So it's held on Zoom, and you can head over to @FuseManchester on Instagram for more information and links about how you can join throughout the day. But if you'd also like to get involved with Fuse anyway, their DMs are always open, and this year they've got commission takeovers from Manchester creatives and interviews that will go up on their site for pop creatives to get involved in. They're an incredible organisation that we've spoke to quite a lot throughout lockdown, haven't we? So please do head over @FuseManchester and show them some support.
So next up, we've got a cheeky local Manchester drag queen and singer.
Cheeky, eh?
She
comes in a lot. She's incredible. She's actually from the US and has been living in Manchester for a while now, and she's incredible.
But yeah, it is the Queen. I get this wrong every time.
Queen Bayard.
It wouldn't be Manchester's news if I didn't get something wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, yeah, local Manchester drag queen and singer is releasing their uplifting debut single, I Wanna Know You, all over the interwebs, which is Spotify, Apple Music, Bandcamp. It's going to be
literally everywhere. Anywhere that you can stream music, it's going to be.
And to celebrate this fabulous fact, they thought they'd do a dance party to celebrate, which is absolutely in order right now. They are donating £1 per Zoom square to a local Manchester-based charity / organisation.
They've actually reached out to us, haven't they, to ask about a good charity to donate to. So we've given them a few of our favourites.
Yep.
So wait and see, and that'll be announced soon who they're going to be donating to. So the main details are Friday the 29th of Jan, so this Friday, 10 p.m. So it's a late night affair. So
Friday though, so I'll stay up.
Yeah, well, yeah, we'll see. 9 o'clock and you'd have been there, but 10 o'clock I'm not so sure. So you can grab a drink to toast the occasion, alcoholic or non-alcoholic. It's 30 minutes, and Queen Bayard says that it's a quick and flirty 30 minutes. It's totally free, and they are going to be donating themselves £1 per Zoom square. So if you do want to get involved, also actually you can wear whatever you want. They're not fussy, you can do whatever you want. Special lip sync performances are going to be held of the single I Wanna Know You. There's going to be a raffle as well, there's a very special prize for that.
Ooh, love a raffle.
And like I said, they're going to be donating to a local Manchester charity. So if you want to get involved, search Queen Bayard on Instagram and drop a message, and she will give you all of the details on how you can join. So if you're into theatre, the next one is from Oldham Coliseum Theatre. Whilst the doors remain closed, they're staying committed to the local artists and communities and audiences. And last year, they partnered with Home to commission the Poetry Health Service, which is a free website that embodies the importance of art in supporting our mental health and wellbeing. They've now launched their micro commissions for 2021, offering investment and support on their virtual platform for free artists or companies from Manchester to create work about the world we live in today. So that's essentially work about COVID. Which will be very interesting.
It will.
And something to definitely look back on. I always think that in kind of like I mean, I don't watch soaps, but now are they introducing COVID in soaps?
I think so.
Are people wearing masks, and how, like, are films going to be different now? And
we'll find out later.
We'll find out soon.
soon.
I'm just jumping ahead. I might stick EastEnders on when we get home. Or it should be Coronation Street,
be
shouldn't it?
Kiera,
It's Manchester, yeah. Sorry. Corrie. So the commissions will include themes of mental health and wellbeing and local stories of young people from Oldham. They'll also be designed to be experienced at home, and successful applicants will receive £1,000 investment and support from their producing, production and marketing department, and a platform to share their work online. So if you're interested in this, if it sounds like a bit of you, then Amy, you're just skipping past. We're trying to do this news where it feels like we're being really, professional and not reading from a screen, but behind the scenes, honesty and all that. But you've skipped past. So the deadline's Sunday, I now know. So get your applications in before Sunday if you want to get involved in that.
Next up, we've got We Love Manchester, which we definitely do.
We do.
And it's a bloody wonderful charity who are here to help Manchester's young people gain the knowledge and skills and confidence to succeed while supporting communities to support their diversity.
To celebrate their diversity, Amy. And this month, they have launched Manchester's Rising Star Fund following an extensive pilot last year, supporting over 50 young Mancunians towards more sustainable futures. And they've now officially launched the initiative for everybody, and it's an incredible initiative. So the fund aims to give young people in Manchester a helping hand to take opportunities that might otherwise be out of their reach. Limited finances can be a huge barrier to many young people, and the charity recognises that a little bit of financial support can go a massive and a long way, a massive way, a huge way, and make a massive difference when starting a career or learning path. So they'll be providing grants to young people, and they'll be ranging between £200 and £2,000. And their objectives for this fund is to make Manchester a fairer and more prosperous place to live, work and study for all young people. Yes, I got a word wrong for the first time in the history of our positive news. But if you do want to get involved, then you can head over to their website, We Love Manchester Charity, and they are taking applications there. And then finally, I feel like I've done loads of talking. Finally, do you want to have a little chat? Or?
I feel like I talk all the time.
And then we get on the news, you sit back and relax.
But no, finally, it wouldn't be positive news if you didn't mention a little bit about what we're doing in the next month. So we're actually going to start a competition with Old Spike Roastery, which is...
So let's give a little bit of background about it before. So we're going to be launching, and this has always been an idea for us in the coffee shop, something that we wanted to do. It's going to be Community Club, and it's going to be a way of using our lovely Pay It Forward board. So the Pay It Forward board essentially right now is you can come in and you can pay forward a coffee for someone who might need it a bit more, who may have just forgotten their bank card and they're a bit flustered, and we can just say, right, someone's already paid one forward for you. But we really want to use it to partner with local charities and support local charities as well. Not always local, but we're looking initially at local charities. So this month, we're going to be teaming up with our guest roastery. So every month in the coffee shop, we change up our retail coffee bags that we sell that you can come in and buy. And this month, we've chosen Old Spike Roastery. And they're an incredible social enterprise. I'll talk more a little bit about that. But we're going to be teaming up with them to hold a coffee morning in February. And any money spent on an Old Spike coffee will be donated directly to Mustard Tree. So Old Spike are an incredible roastery. They are a social enterprise, and 65% of their profits go to supporting those experiencing homelessness, and they do that through their training and employment in specialty coffee programme. They teamed up with their sister organisation Change Please, and they have launched a state-of-the-art barista training academy, offering a bespoke 8-week course which offers their trainees all experiencing homelessness. Juno is really excited about Old Spike, if you can hear that in the background. But what they do is they offer the following support, so practical and theory-based learning in specialty coffee, mental health support, work readiness training, financial assistance and accommodation, and post-training employment.
Which is a lot, and it's absolutely amazing.
It's absolutely incredible what they do, and that is the reason why we chose them to be our partner in this round of our community club.
So keep an eye on our Instagram because we will be announcing the competition very, very shortly, and there is an amazing prize to be won.
There is. So what we're going to do is they'll be putting out a competition on their Instagram, and it'll be about £1, which will go to Mustard Tree as well, and then you can win a very exciting prize. But we're not going to say much more about it. You'll have to stay tuned online to see what that is. And if you like coffee, then I need to stop talking about it. I've said that. I'm not going to say anymore. But I'm just still rambling. If you like coffee, you'll like the prize. So stay tuned.
So each month we're working with Manchester's finest to do a random act of kindness within our city with a simple aim of spreading a little bit of positivity. Last month we teamed up with Bread and Bowl, who use their Pay It Forward to give our Sunday roast to those experiencing homelessness. Our amazing sponsors, Co-op, sponsored £250 for this cause, and we went out to help them give the roast out.
This month, with the lockdown restrictions tightening and us going into a full-blown national lockdown, we still wanted to get out and spread some positivity, but doing it in a safe way.
Always.
Safety first, always. So last week was Blue Monday. It was, we got up early, didn't we? It was raining, it was dark, it was pretty cold. One of the reasons that it is Blue Monday, it wasn't stopping us. And we went out and did something to spread a little bit of positivity, and this is what we did.
Hey guys, today is Blue Monday.
Blue Monday has been coined one of the most depressing days of the year because it's dark, it's cold, it's wet, and everyone is coming down from the Christmas period. So we teamed up with Jack Arts and Manchester's finest to spread some of our positive quotes across the city in the form of some billboards. So we've put our quotes all around the city to hopefully put a smile on someone's face today. What are you saying, Johnny? Am I a pro?
Yeah, I'm absolutely doing my job.
When we were looking at what we wanted to do for Blue Monday, we knew that we wanted to take some of the positivity that we spread online into the physical world, and we'd seen some of the amazing campaigns that you'd worked on in the first lockdown, so we wanted to reach out to you and get you on board with it. So do you want to tell us a little bit more about Jack Arts and the campaigns that you've worked on previously?
So we're Jack Arts Manchester, and we're an out-of-home advertising company. We work with arts and culture clients, and when we heard about this campaign, we really wanted to get on board. With these lockdowns, not everybody has the opportunity to go and walk around the countryside, and sometimes people's 1 hour a day is in their community. So when we heard about this campaign and supporting a local business, we wanted to get on board.
Well, thank you so much.
Honestly, you've made our lockdown point free.
It's gorgeous.
Oh, sorry, Johnny. Cheers, Johnny. Thanks for that.
A huge thank you to Jack Arts and Manchester's finest for helping us get these up today.
We're hoping it'll bring you guys some smiles over the next few weeks.
So if you're out on your daily exercise, make sure to have a little look out for them and tag us all if you see them. So that was absolutely amazing, wasn't it? We are still buzzing about it.
I still can't get over that actually happened. When we stood in St. Peter's Square, and I was looking up and looking at that building, the Axis building, I was like, oh my
You got a little bit emotional, didn't you?
I did, I'm not going to lie, but thanks for telling everybody, Kiera.
Yeah, she made sure that we cut that off on the cameras. There's nothing to be ashamed of, Amy.
I know.
But you guys, your reaction to it has been absolutely incredible. You've been tagging us, so please do continue to do that, continue to spread the positivity. They're going to be up until around the 1st of February, so you've still got a little bit of time to go out and find them if you are on your daily exercise. So let us know if you do. Make sure you tag us and enjoy.
Well, that's it for our January positive news.
Can you believe it's January already?
It is
January,
flown
end
by.
of January.
Flown
Time
by.
is flying, just what we need in a lockdown.
But
really,
usually this is the time when we would invite our guests, but obviously safety is the most important thing right now. Last month, we had Judy from LiveShare.
Absolutely incredible lady and incredible charity. So if you didn't catch last month's episode, do check out LiveShare and see how you can get involved to support.
And hopefully next month we will have a live guest again. Watch
Fingers crossed.
Who knows what's going to happen?
Let's see.
I'm staying positive.
No guessing now, is there? There's no telling. But we're going to end this month's positive news with a simple message that times are hard right now. I'm going to blow all my rules because this has gone on for far too long now. When we launched Positive News, coronavirus, the word coronavirus was banned, no C word, but I'm just going to say it. Coronavirus seems to be lasting a lot longer than any of us ever thought it would be. Could you imagine when we started the Positive News in March that we'd still be sat doing this?
I could sense it was going to do positive news because
Well, yeah, aside from the
Manchester
fact
fans are
that we'd
amazing.
like to continue to do
But
the
yeah,
positive news,
never
but
thought
can
we'd
you
be in
believe
lockdown.
that, you know, we'd still been in lockdown? But it's cold, it's dark, we're still away from our loved ones. We don't know when, but one day the city will be back, it will be buzzing, and better days are on the way. I know it doesn't help right now to say that, but if we keep that in the back of our minds, then it might just give us a little bit of positivity to keep going. So stay safe, stay at home.
And like we said, if
Feel
you are
like-
out on your daily exercise, come down, say hi to us, go and support your locals. And until then, stay safe.
Sound like little Boris and
Stay safe.
stay safe. No, but do please stay safe, and hopefully this will be over soon.
Thanks, guys.